when a child is not successful. But this is a project in motion. Unlike the private sector, where you have construction, you build the building, you're done. In education, your work is never done. So we will work together, and hopefully we can minimize that drop-off rate. And for every student that drops out, I can present to you 50 or 60 or 100 success stories where students, applied themselves and received some assistance, some help. We offer tutoring after school. We offer tutoring during school. We have 2 community liaisons who help with these misunderstandings and other issues. But again, if the student is not achieving or reading at a grade level or close to a grade level, most likely that student will not perform well, and I'm talking across the board. There was one more question. I don't know how much time we have, but I'm having fun, so I'll stay as much as you want me to stay.
Because you are the star, that's why.
Allah Khalik.
My name is Khalid.
Yes, Khalid.
I used to work with the students, as you said, a bilingual newcomer to the city or to the state from overseas, and especially with the big test. So when I translate to them, when the school man asks me, please, Mr. Khalid, please, I translate to him or to her, this question is this, especially in the science, they know to answer it, but they don't know how to read it, the instructions, especially the instructions. So when I told them, do you think that this answer is right, or this one, he said, yeah, this one. But he don't know what is written there in this test. As a accommodation, they give it is good, but what I noticed through my work with many schools, some schools, they apply this procedure and plan. Like they tell the ESL teacher or the one who supervises the test, please help the ESL, the newcomer students to the city. Some schools, they don't do that. They say, no, just read the instructions, don't translate anything. So they keep wondering, it is like this. They don't know what to do. They want to keep on, as you said, untimed test. So, and I like the idea you said, you discussed it with Mr. Said Haidara about the mentorship program. This is really will help. As I see, and if you have a plan, how long it takes, and how we can do it, perform it in our society with our students, this is one of the support and good help.
Listen, we have so many resources in the community. It'll be a shame if we don't put these resources together and help our future generations. I don't know if you were able to hear the question or the comment. It was about the accommodations on the NEET testing for newcomers reading the test or reading directions. And, we're okay either way. We want the child to perform well, but keep in mind, testing in the state of Michigan is high stakes testing. So every school wants to look good, on these results. And the bottom line, we want our students to be proficient.
All right, sorry to interrupt. We'll take one more question due to an issue of time. After that, you can ask any questions afterwards.
I am from New York City. Some of the intervention that we've been working with is that we have a program called the Big Sister program. We take students from colleges that have senior levels. We have them spend or do an internship, spend time with one of the kids that are taken from low socioeconomical areas, and that actually promote their education and help them, guide them where nature nurture. So just a quick comment.
All right, we'll take your question because I know you've had your hand up.
Yes, sir. I'm a student of social work, and I happen to talk to someone who did some research. He used to work for the Urban Public School, and he was doing a survey about bullying in school. And through his statistic or data or finding his research, he found that Yemenis are the most students are getting bullied by other ethnicity. Has that research come across you, or have you noticed it?
No, but we have students, in the audience. I'm sure, any high school in America, there are issues in bullying. But the best gauge are the students. Lately, we ran a survey at Edsel High School, and we can share that data with you. We did ask specifically about bullying, but we asked all the students, and we had about 80 or 85% of students, saying to us, Edsel is a safe environment, and we don't feel bullied at all. And it depends on the answers that we get. But We take this very seriously. Anytime we have a report of bullying taking place, we act immediately. Because you're right, if the student is not comfortable, he or she will not perform well. We'll take the last question from Saeed. Mr. Haidar.
I'm so proud to see young generation come to conclusion. In my time, I think a few of us here, Abu Hashim, and some of you, when we come in here in the 70s, we was thinking, I hope we see some school students from our community. It's no one in the 70s, late 80s, or first 80s. Now we're so proud to be a Yemeni community. We see this beautiful young generation come in here and have association and talk about our problems. So we are in a great direction. So there is a problem. Why our kids dropped out? That is, you say, you mentioned two problems we have. And the third one, which is the worst, man, why did you, or young kids, why did you go to school? Man, last night I was khazinin, I can't make it. I was sleeping, and I can't make it.
That's true.
This is a problem facing our Yemeni community. We have to resolve this. Go to our association. We have different associations. Yemeni American Association here in Michigan. We have to solve this problem. This is not the issue, and this is not the reason. We have that problem back in, I just came from Yemen 2 days ago. We have that problem in Yemen. And we don't want sport here to come to this country, to destroy this beautiful young kids, young generation, to be successful in this country. We have a lot of things that we have in the future in this country. And we want our kids to be successful and to be what we have right now. I'm proud of all of you, and thank you. And thank you for you guys having the association so we could move forward ahead. Inshallah.
Thank you, Mr. Jafaar. As an organization, we started going through a lot of these issues, things we can do to improve these issues. We started a lot of mentorship programs, going to schools, visiting them, providing them with lectures, with college materials. But this is a problem on the large scale. We can't just do it as an organization. We need to do it as a community. And our next segment of the presentation, we will go through it. I would like to call Ms. Anisa Sahbouah and Bassam Ali. Anisa is the Educational Director at Access, and Bassam is Yemen American Benevolent Secretary and a second-year dental student at Detroit Mercy. Would you please come to the stage? They will be presenting setting high expectations and keys to success for the future.
Assalamu alaikum. Good morning everyone. Let me introduce myself before I go into my topic. My name is Bassam Ali. Like Izan said, I am a second-year dental student at the University of Detroit Mercy. My working experience was mostly through Access with the guidance of Ms. Anisa Sahbouah. I've been a tutor for almost 5 years with the Access program. Like Dr. Zavia said, we do have really smart students. I mean, my topic here is kind of the opposite way, but we do have students that graduate from high school with 4.2 and above. Last year we had a student that I think was the second in her class or third, and she received thousands of dollars on scholarship for ride to pharmacy school, and we're really proud of her. And we had a young student here today, and she's also making a success. So we do have the students, what we need to do is target the parents, and I think my presentation will tell you some ways that we should do that. Next slide, please. You know, being in the South End for almost 12 years and working at Salina, like Mr. Jafaar said, Salina student is highly concentrated with Yemeni students. I think it's almost 98% is Yemeni students in Salina school. And working with the students, I mean, I've been involved with them in school, outside of school, in the street, in the mosque. I keep hearing this phrase, and maybe I cannot define it totally. I know there's some educators who can define this phrase. Why do they always say this? I mean, there has to be a reason. And if you grab a student and tell them, like at a first or second, third grade, I mean, they will tell you, yeah, I want to become a doctor, I want to become a teacher, become a lawyer, become something important. But as they go along, as they go to high school, things change. And we gotta, talk to ourselves, what's the reason? So, next slide, please. So self-confidence decreases as they grow, and parents' expectations and lack of knowledge. So when they go to high school, they got their parents on the background saying, yeah, you need to make some money, you need to get married as soon as possible, you need to support the family, you need to do to make money. Like, see, your neighbor is making $20,000 a year and you're just in school. What are you doing? Next slide, please. So this concept, I mean, you will talk to any parent and they say, oh, we don't have money. I think that's not true. We as Yemenis, if you speak to a normal person, they'll say we don't have money, that we need our kids to work and support the family. I think that's not true. I mean, there's parents who have like over $100,000 in their bank account and they think they're really poor. And they say, yeah, we want our child to make more money because I cannot support them. And there's like American families who barely pay their bills and they try as much as they can to make their children go to school and support them in any way they can. And that's, I think, one of our problems. Our second problem is their parents. I mean, seriously, if I speak to someone, they ask me, what do you do? I say, I go to dental school. And they say, how long is that? I said, it's going to take me almost 9 years. And they say, you crazy? You should have made like $200,000 if you started working after high school. I mean, I don't blame them. If you talk to just a parent, I mean, I don't blame them. They don't understand what's the benefit of becoming an educated person. I mean, when you finish, and money is not everything, but seriously, when you finish, let's say you finish your dental degree, you could start making $160,000 the first year. That covers the 8 years that you might be working in McDonald's, gas station, whatever that can be. Our second problem is that parents, when you go to speak to them, oh, I wish my child is a doctor. I wish my child did this. I wish. And during the students during high school, like Dr. Jafaar said, they work part-time. I mean, making like $7 an hour, working part-time. For sure, when I was in high school, my part-time job, even it was very light with access, I think I had problems with school too. So imagine a person working until 3 a.m., what are they going to do in school? All they do is sleep in class. So another thing that parents should note, I mean, you go to a hospital and there's someone with their family, like with their daughter giving birth, and they say, no, I have to have a lady to deliver the baby. And they never think on their background. Why you don't have a female, I don't know if there is a female OB/GYN or gynecologist in our community, but I never heard of one. And they keep saying, why? Well, why you're not letting your daughters go to school? How's it going to happen? It's going to happen by itself? So AAYSP, I think, does a fantastic job going to schools, promoting higher education, but